Wow.
There's
Well
something
done.
so enjoyable about rules and regulations being done a la fuck you, society!
Thank you. That was, yeah.
I think that's what the song's about. It's like, fuck you, asterisk, with these simple requests. I mean, it's just anarchy, but organized anarchy. If we can all get in lines, and then we'll tear the place down, but let's just do a quick head count.
In an orderly and organized fashion.
Exactly.
Fuck society.
Exactly. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, Kim and Briana.
Thank you. Thanks, boys. Really solid work. Well done.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Really good.
Hi. That's so cool. Oh no, I'm down here. Have we had sign interpreters before?
They had the
All right. I don't know if I
Hey.
personally have, but thank you a lot. Thanks.
Doing
Okay,
it.
sorry, I'm back. Hi. Hi. Oh God, there's only 5 people out there, Brianna.
What?
There's only 5 people. It sounded like there were 5 people
I
out
heard
there.
5 people.
Okay.
I have to remember to be loud because Rhodes is losing her voice here.
Friday, people.
Usually she's the one that's like, what's up, now? There we go. I know we're all just waking up. Us too.
I'm gonna leave the rest of my voice on stage here if you're good. Maybe some of my clothes.
Good time. Doing it.
Alright, let's answer a quiz.
Okay, let's just get right to it. Hey, what's up?
What's up? Hey. Okay, it's okay. We'll repeat the question. Go. What is it? Oh, there we go. Brianna's on it.
Hi. So Kim,
Yes.
I've loved you for years. Because for years you were my TV mom. My question is, if there was a Sweet Life of Zach and Cody crossover with Supernatural, who do you think would survive?
Who would survive?
Okay, thank you.
I think honestly, if there was a crossover, what would happen is Mr. Mosby would turn out to be the most psychotic, gun-toting fucker of all. We'd all be dead. And he'd just be there going, I killed all of them. No more running in my lobby. Yeah.
I like that.
I think that's what had happened. But it would be fun to watch. Hi.
Hi. First of all, I love your pants. Second of all, at SeaCon.
Oh, thank you. I'm telling you, shop on Amazon.
Same.
All Amazon. You can't try it on to make sure it fits, and I may rip a seam at some point.
I'll help you out, girl. I'll help you out.
Really, thank you.
So at SeaCon last year, you said that you wanted a shirt that said, "Hello, my name is Briana. Don't call me Sweetie Buckmaster."
Oh!
So we made you that
No! See, I'm actually okay if you call me sweetie.
Okay, but they made you one.
Did they?
Yes.
Okay, then you know what? Don't call me sweetie when I wear this shirt. I got in the last one. I got it in all glitter. It said,
Oh, I love it.
it's at home, and I'm gonna misquote it, but it basically says, "Not fuckable in Hollywood."
Not fuckable in Hollywood. I'd fuck you, Rhodes.
Thank you. I'd let you. All right.
It does really depend who calls me sweetie, but when somebody I've just met who's probably going to hire me is not allowed to call me sweetie.
And when it said like this, calm down, sweetie. Yeah, right.
Calm down, sweetie. Or this one. No, sweetie.
Sweetie, listen. So it's not don't call me sweetie, it's,
I'm taking boxing now.
listen, sweetie, listen.
Listen, sweetie.
You know what, do you know how they castrate bulls? Come here, let me show you.
Come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie. I'll show you.
Come here,
sweetie. Come here. I love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I genuinely love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So cool.
Oh my God.
I like your shirt as well.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Wayward Daughters represent.
Woo!
So my question is, in the spirit of the new Ghostbusters movie,
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
if you could remake any movie with a completely or primarily female cast, what would it be and who would you cast? Because I've been thinking Back to the Future would be a pretty great one.
Yeah. Okay, so any movie with that's that's currently predominantly male cast.
Yeah,
So like make it with a female cast, and who would the cast be?
Who would you cast? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Blues Brothers, us.
Definitely us.
Seems kind of.
Or like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yes!
I'm dating myself with that movie. I like that. Most of you understood that reference. I was like, oh, some of the kids aren't gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about here.
They got it though. They got it.
Yeah, you're with me.
Fast and the Furious, us.
Beavis and
Any
Butthead.
movie with men, us.
We're
Good
open to
question.
other suggestions as well, but it's probably going to be us.
Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead, us.
Well, that's kind of the green room, though. Now that I have Periscope,
kind of
you'll
just is.
discover that.
That's right. Periscope, us. Sorry. Onward ho.
That is exactly what I dreamed it would be.
I love how they don't even. Oh no, we do have chairs out here. They don't even bother to give it. You know, they always bring out the chairs and set them down. And then bring them over. Yes, there you go.
What is the biggest difference between you and your character?
Nothing.
I think you just saw it. Well, Jody's like.
What?
Sit down. That's Jody. Yeah. I feel like Jody's always just like in her eyes, just like telling people to sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Hey, sit down. Sit down.
You're working way too hard.
Yeah.
At this.
I don't. The biggest difference between Donna and me is that I was gonna say that Donna is like really optimistic, but I think I'm pretty
fucking optimistic.
So I think it's just like the amount of that I swear. Like Donna's the greatest. The writers gave me the greatest gift of just having the most hilarious what the cuss, HE double hockey sticks, all the good ones. I would just be what the fucking fuckity fuck fuck. So that would be the biggest difference, I think.
Yeah, it was awesome when we met and she apologized for her foul mouth.
The first scene we met, we were doing it was actually the first scene our characters met too. And I wasn't hitting my mark, and I was doing it over and over, and I went, ah, fuck! And then I went, oh, sorry, Kim, sorry. And she did that. She burst out laughing. She's like, oh, you don't know me yet.
That's fucking right, bitch. You apologize.
Yeah, you apologize.
Fuck yeah. So offended.
I love it.
Unladylike fucking behavior.
Hi.
Sometimes now I do things just because I know they're going to be on Twitter in another 10 days. And I'll be like,
10
that was
days?
a bad idea.
10
Well, I don't,
seconds.
it takes me a long time to see them. And then I'll be like,
Oh.
what was I thinking?
I stopped watching the panels after for that reason.
You can't.
Like, oh,
you can't,
fuck
you can't.
master, reel it back, sister. You guys are into it, right? Thank you. That's all I needed. I'll do anything you want me to do. Anything. Okay, enough about me.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Lua.
Hi. You're
Hi.
Where's your, I know.
That's all right. I'll give you a quick squeeze. Aww. Sorry, we're new Twitter friends. I'm into this gal. She's so fucking funny. Okay.
Well, this is a spectacularly unfunny question. So
Okay, I like it. We have lots of those too.
Okay.
I saw the Homeowner movie.
Oh, yeah, that-
I thought it was awesome.
Thanks, you guys. Thank you.
So I wondered if, because I'm not used to seeing you guys on projects outside of Supernatural, so I was wondering, had you considered, you ever thought about writing a short film, short project? Anything like
Now
that?
I am.
And what would you write about?
You mean with the two of us? Just the two of us. Building castles. I have written but I've written like plays because of my background in theater, and I do love to write. Kim Rhodes is amazing at writing, so naturally I'd be like, hey, why have we not thought to do this before?
Because you live in Vancouver and I live
okay.
in Los Angeles.
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Very far apart.
They are. They're too far. But we could make it happen.
So you said Kim is an amazing writer?
Sorry.
Did you say Kim is a writer?
Kim is a writer,
Do you want to casually mention where I might find some of her work?
I'm sorry, I was losing half my lung. What?
Can we find that? Have anything you've written anywhere?
I have a blog.
Oh, it's so
The little
good.
link. It's been a long time since I've updated it because I've had living to do instead of writing about living. But yeah, I have a blog and the link's on my Twitter thing. And it's fun and really sad, and kind of like my life.
I like the panels.
Kind of like the panels. Yeah, but we haven't. There's a lot that goes into creating something that you do. So it would be beyond just writing something. It would also be finding a crew and finding money and finding
And that's reality for short films, especially.
It hurts my
Tens
head.
of thousands of dollars just to write. Just even that little film, Homeowner, tens of thousands of dollars. It goes into that, and 40 people.
Kickstarter! Actually, I don't know if you saw though, if you're familiar with Chad Lindbergh's project, I've been added to that. So that's my answer, is that then I'll just get Briana down for that,
Exactly.
and then I'll ask
That's
him to
what
write
we
a
do.
script.
We
That's
keep
how we're gonna
getting
do it.
that same thing that happened with Homeowner. We keep getting working, going, hey, but can you put Kim in it? And then, hey, but can you put Briana in it? And then eventually we'll just have a fucking spin on it.
Yeah.
That's how that works, right? Can my friend come play?
Yeah, can
Oh, thanks. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Oh my God, love it. Love it.
Oh my goodness, you guys are both so beautiful and
Oh
you
my
sing
God.
so well.
Oh, thank you.
So I've kind of got a lot of nerves going on, and I remember last year I kind of freaked out on Richard's fate. So I was wondering.
We all do that. It's okay. He's very used to it.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I was wondering what your guys' strangest experiences with fans might be.
Well, mine for sure is getting asked to take a photo in the bathroom. For sure. Guys, just don't do it. We'll go inside. Bathroom's like not the cutest backdrop of all time. That's the weirdest thing. It's not that weird. And I get how people are like, hey, we can do it quick, nobody's watching. I fully get that, but I'm like, just gonna wash my hands real quick. So, but it's like, yeah, it's nothing like bad, which maybe is what you're thinking is happening. Nothing bad. No, I like you guys too much. I'd be like, no, out here. That's it. That would be the conversation.
I had a fan create an entire series, get contracts in place, get my manager involved, get the entire thing cast, get a director involved, start finding locations, send me 2 separate checks and a ticket to fly to London. I'd been postponing for months. It was a whatever the hell the contract is, where they have to pay you no matter what. So I'd been postponing work as they began. Turned out to be all in her mind. All in her mind. And everybody was like, well, it can't be in her mind because she's hired, she's hired people. She's got an office, and people are now like investing in, well, she hasn't actually given us any of the money back that we paid. Oh, the check actually bounced, but it's all in her mind.
Oh,
yes, that was the oddest thing that happened to me.
Bad time.
Where I was like, wow, that takes some serious balls.
Cojones.
Some cojones. That was weird. So we've instituted a fuck you crazy people policy. The rest of you, bring it on! I'm open for anything!
Let's do it.
But yeah, that was weird.
Wow.
It was frightening. Okay, go.
Hi.
Hey.
Sorry if I stutter a little bit. My question's not quite amusing, but I wanted to know, you guys are kind of poster children for accepting yourselves as you are. Yes.
I was worried about what you were going to say, but I'm happy with the outcome.
Sorry, guys. And I wanted to know if you had any advice, because I know that a lot of people in this room, myself included, have a lot of trouble accepting themselves as they are. Do you have any
Oh my
advice?
God,
for people
yes. We
trying
have
to-
been talking at length about this today, actually, about accepting yourself. Both of us have gone through things in the recent past where people feel the need to comment on not only what you look like, but how, not even what you say, but how you feel about yourself. That's a new one to me. So it's just fucking not allowed. It's just not allowed. And the more you remind yourself that, the easier it will be. Nobody's allowed to comment on your body Nobody's allowed to tell you what you should be thinking or saying, and nobody's allowed to tell you how you should feel about the world. That's up to you, man. Up to you. And I know that is a muscle. All of those things are muscles. When I was like 17 years old, I weighed 230 pounds, and I had a massive history of bullying and commenting on my body. So that took years and years and years and years for me to get over and to not only get healthy, but also get healthy up here. That's way harder, you know? And so it's a muscle that we all need to be trained, and part of that is media, and part of that is the way we comment on our fellow sisters, you know? We have to just be careful that we're not commenting on each other's bodies, I think. Because a comment on a body, you know, thin or heavy, is a comment on, I'm allowed to say this about you, and you're not. Commenting, women's bodies should not be up for discussion.
I don't know. I think accepting yourself. I have had to learn to separate what you think of me from what I think of me. You are free to think anything you want because it's your brain. And I don't take it, my job is to not take it personally. At the same time, my job is to not take responsibility for the way you feel. So as soon as I got into, what is my truth? Am I doing this to make you give me something? Am I doing this to make you make me feel a way? Am I doing that? That's not fucking authentic. Am I doing this because it's in my heart and it's the right thing to do? As long as I commit to what's in my heart, it's the right thing to do. That's between me and my God. My God thinks I'm perfect. Fuck you. So that's where I had to get, it sounds incredibly selfish. It sounds incredibly selfish to be like, I don't care what anybody thinks. I do care what they think. Because the happier the person is, the better this world is gonna be. So I start here. I go, what's in my truth? What's my heart? And is this right for me? Because when I'm trying to make other people make me love myself, I'm gonna fail.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
If I just start here, then that's a lot. It's a lot harder than it sounds. But start by loving yourself and give yourself permission. Seriously, give yourself permission to like who you are.
One life we got, right? Yeah. It's just a fucking waste of time to worry about what other people think of you. Massive waste of time. Enjoy.
Because you can't change it.
Joy. Nothing but joy, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. You guys know I'm from the Pacific Northwest, right? This is where we're all getting, like, there's a reason we call grunge, right? We get into this shit. We got with this not the questions. Dirty. Not the questions we get in, like, Miami. This is fucking awesome.
Yo, girl.
Hi. I got in line and didn't know what I wanted to say.
No offense to Miami.
I figured it out. I started following Wayward Daughters a month and a half ago, which is how I learned about your daughter's friend, Melissa. And I teach daycare, and I had the elementary school class, and they were so excited to write cards to send to her. And so I was just wondering if maybe you could think of, like, really quick, a message or something I could take back to them. Because they worked.
Yes.
I had about 5 kids who worked for like an hour or so on the cards, and 2 of the girls wrote a whole book to send to her.
Okay, I'm going to quote a song, and I'm going to go beyond it. It's a small boat making big waves. Little people make this big planet what it's fucking supposed to be. And they did that.
Thank you.
Do not think you don't have power to make the world what it needs to be. Like, children.
Yeah.
If you don't know this, one of my daughter's friends, and my daughter's autistic, so to say one of her friends is a very, it's a very big thing to be able to say anyway. She had a heart attack at school. She has a tumor on her adrenal gland, and she is in the ICU. They didn't think she was gonna make it. She is alive. She's conscious. And what she's asked for is cards and things to remind her, because she's alone in the ICU and she's too little. Her friends can't visit her because they aren't old enough to come into the ICU. So what she was talking about is her children in her class sent cards to my little person. And like, there's authenticity. There's how do you feel good about yourself? You commit to what's in here. Fucking amazing. Thank you so much.
Isn't this the funnest panel? That's the difference. Yeah. Is that when women get on stage, they can be on their knees weeping and then talk about labia the next second. We don't care. Bring it.
It's gonna be so funny if you actually have a question about my lady.
Do you have a question about Majora or Majora? Which one are we going to talk about?
Oh, wow.
I have a lot of piercings, not that.
Yeah.
Good choice. My question is actually about a moment Jody had on the show where she was giving Alex the talk at the dinner table.
Okay, so still sex related.
Yeah, thank God. It's the only thing I know how to talk about.
Why on earth did she want the two hunters sitting there for that?
Teach him a lesson.
I think Jody was up for any adult backup she could get. And I'd say adult. She didn't think this all the way through. It wasn't like she sat down and said, hey, let's talk about birth control. What she wanted was just some backup because she was a little overwhelmed by the teenageness hitting her. I don't think it was an intentional choice to be like, okay, and now we're going to discuss proper birth control. I think it was just, help me out. You're no help whatsoever. Okay, back. She just was looking for some backup.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. The talk.
Oh, the talk.
That's
Go down in supernatural history.
Here, let me share you. I don't think I've ever shared this at a convention. My father's talk with me. My father, when he was 16 years old, so already it was too late. We all know it was too late.
I did not know that, but thank you.
16 years old, too late for the talk, but he's like, kid, it occurs to me we've never had the talk. I'm like, oh, fuck. He'd do this, he'd be like, kid. I was like, tell him to wrap it against the steering wheel. That's his advice. Tell them to wrap it, not around, wrap it against the steering wheel. That'll take care of it. You can go home a virgin.
Oh, because they'd be stuck to the steering wheel.
No, because they would have banged it hard enough to hurt themselves and they would no longer want to put it in anything.
Tail tap tap. Oh, I thought like gift wrap.
No, not around. Not around. That's why I had to clarify. That's why it took me a couple seconds.
So in my head, he's like, oh, then he would be stuck. Like there'd be tape, situation.
And hit it. Just smack it. And I love that he assumed I'd be in a car when confronted with this too. Like he just assumed there would be a steering wheel against which to wrap the aforementioned penis.
Yeah.
But yeah. So there. I'm sorry.
Love it. Sorry.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Thanks.
No, it's not that. It's what you were saying about your daughter's friend, and it hits really close to home with me because I dealt with heart issues in January. So it's just getting real. I was composed. I swear I was.
You're speaking my language.
If Jody had been around when they were trying to stop the apocalypse, do you think it would have even happened?
You know what? I like to think no, which is why they didn't have me around.
Yeah, that's it.
And I also just quickly thank you for being my TV mom for such a long time, like over half my life.
I'm glad you're here. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Jody's kind of a badass. I think the two of them together, that's why they don't pair us up more often, because there'd be no show.
Yeah.
Like, we'd take care of shit in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'd be like, I guess that was the season finale, so...
Fixed it all.
We're good, boys, we're good.
Yeah,
go get yourself a burger. Hey, girl.
Hey. So we all know that you guys are amazing representatives of women and full-fledged characters that are very layered and real. And you're an inspiration for me with my daughter, but also for my son to be raised expecting women to be full-fledged and strong.
Totally. I love that.
So I just want to say thank you for that.
Well, thank you for bringing up that subject, because it is, I posted something on Twitter the other day. I don't know if you saw it. It was just like a bunch of young little girls swearing. Anybody see that?
Oh.
Fuck, it's so funny. But it's also like, they're like five. Did you see it?
Yes, yeah.
Like 5-year-olds just going, you want to know what's worse than a little girl saying fuck? 1 out of 5 women getting sexually assaulted.
Amen.
And that's it, right? It's the old, unfortunately not the old saying, but what we're trying to point out now is like, hey, let's teach, instead of teaching women to dress properly, let's teach men not to rape.
Exactly.
Anyway, point being, thank you for bringing that up, and I'm so happy that you, and assuming all of you, are raising brilliant young men who are not scared to be feminists.
Kim. I just want to, and I never, ever, this may be the only time I've ever done this, and I don't want to ever do it again, but I want to clarify something. I don't think men need to be taught not to rape.
Yes. Exactly.
Because most men don't have that instinct.
Yeah.
What needs to be taught, if I think I'm supposed to have power over somebody, like you are weak, you cannot hurt me, I'm your boss, you are nothing to me, and then they somehow hurt me, well, that makes me a piece of shit, so I have to really fucking kill them. However, if someone is my equal, then if they hurt me, shit happens. I don't have to fight back. So the idea of raising men to be feminists frightens me sometimes, because it insinuates that I think they're the bad guys. Yeah. They aren't. We are all people. We all want to get along, and when we don't get along, it's because something has been injured or damaged in here. So raising all human beings to think that all human beings are valid and equal and on a level with us will also make it better if somebody is like, oh, wow, you actually had the capacity to hurt me. I did not anticipate that. You're kind of a douche. But that doesn't mean I need to now reciprocate by, violently hurting you. So I just really wanted to clarify that, because I know that there are a lot of people that I am very, very fond of, that I care a great deal about, that react negatively to when I say I'm a feminist, because they're like, fuck you, feminists hate me. I'm like, I don't. I want everybody to be happy, because again, the more happy we genuinely are, the less we're gonna hurt each other. So I thank you for bringing that up, and I think boys being raised to think that girls are equal, as opposed to girls are these things that I might hurt, and I don't want to hurt it, and I don't want to. Here we go. Here's a personal story. Here's too much information. I am a rape victim. I lost my virginity at 19 to a rape, and the first boy I ever really loved, that I told that to, couldn't have sex with me because he felt so guilty and so terrified of hurting me further that we could never, that was an aspect of our relationship. So that's my other caution, is don't blame the man for having a penis. We're all in this together, all of us on this planet. So thank you. I'm sorry, that was really long-winded and really fun. Yeah, you don't have to cry. Yay! Yay, Kim got raped. Yay! Oh God, this has really gotten dark. It's really early in the morning. We can't wait till she.
We're all in it together.
Didn't she promise
You
she
didn't see anybody walk out.
Sorry. Yeah, I did. That's okay.
Okay.
I'm like, they always walk out.
There you
Keep
go.
fighting.
So,
thank you.
I do have a question.
Oh yeah, I've got great, awesome.
It's a lot more lighthearted, I suppose.
Okay, good. All right.
So being a teenager in the late 90s, post-grunge, but before the millennium and all of that, I had a female, ballad for when I was just needing to feel power, and of course it was Meredith Brooks' "Bitch," best female song ever.
Sure.
So my question is, do you have a go-to song when you just need to feel powerful, or you already feel powerful, you just want to rock
Tori
out?
Amos.
Yes.
Leather.
Yes.
I like Criminal. And also I like Dancing on My Own by Robin. Good one to start the day off, right?
Absolutely.
I like it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel like I just had sex with everybody in here and it's like the morning after. Or you don't know if you're still gonna be friends and like if you still like each other because you just got way too intimate, way too fast. So I'd like to apologize if I've created any discomfortable.
No apologies.
Kim, if you had sex with all of these people right now, they'd be going like this. Nobody would be unhappy. I've seen her boobs.
Yes, we have those corsets we have to put on in dressing rooms. She has.
Yeah.
She's seen them.
It's always like this conversation of, can you do me up? Can you hold that side boob? Okay. Hi.
I was wondering, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you want a spin-off showing how awesome the sheriffs are?
11 billion.
Yes. Exactly what I was going to say. How much would you like it?
10?
Okay, 10. Okay. You know what? You said 1 to 10. That's the top of your gauge. I get that.
I'm not good at numbers.
No, not a mathematician.
Math is hard.
It's probably higher than what she said. I don't know. Yes, we would like it a lot. Thank you. And every day I live the truth that it will happen, and Kim does not. So we meet in the middle. No, Kim's a realist. She's not pessimistic, and she clearly wants it to happen. I just live in the world of, I live in Vancouver. I grew up on a farm. So in my world, this is fucking crazy. So the idea that a spin-off could happen, well, that's just another crazy thing that could happen. This happened, so why can't that happen? I don't live in Los Angeles. Well, sure. Or in Los Angeles, it's full of heartbroken dreams. So Kim lives that truth, not because that's necessarily her life, but that's the kind of people that are always around. I live around a bunch of like cool hippies that just kind of want to like talk about your day, and they want you to meet their dog, and we live in different worlds. So I get to be the optimist, and she gets to be the realist, and we meet in the middle. It's a great world.
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah. I still like it though. It'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
I always love it when people are like, if they did a Wayward Daughters spinoff, would you be up for it?
No. Would you like to be in a TV show of your own? No.
We're really,
I'm good.
No, I'm
good. I wouldn't love to like this be my life every day. I mean, it is my life every day. That's why we love it.
And have rent for next month. That'd be awesome.
Yes, yeah. So our short answer is 10.
10.
10.
Thank you.
Thank you. Adorable. Hi.
Hi. So like a year ago, there was a Jennifer Lawrence quote where she was saying she was sick of trying to find an adorable way to state her opinion.
Oh yeah.
Was there like a moment for you guys when you were just like, fuck this, and I'm just gonna be badass? Were you born up there, or is this like an everyday struggle where you had to reassert it?
Oh, it takes work. I love that. I often say, it was like, oh, I love your I don't give a fuck attitude. I'm like, oh, naturally, I give a round of fucks for everyone.
Yeah.
I am, yes, for you, too, for you. Is that okay? Are you okay? Do you still like, but that became a really painful way to live. And for me, I unfortunately am not advanced enough to learn from the carrot. I still have to learn from the stick. And so I finally went, I'm doing everything I can to make everybody love me, and I still don't feel loved. What's wrong? Oh, maybe it's an inside job. So that's, it's a struggle, and it's a reminder, and you know, I have some programs that help me with it, and I've got people that help me with it. Yeah.
I still struggle with it. It doesn't make me shut up. But certainly there are still lots of conversations that I have to have with people about how I should be more careful or caring for other people's emotions. We have this conversation a lot. We are not responsible for other people's emotions. We're just not. We're not responsible. We can't control them. That's their business. But sometimes people want us to feel responsible, and that's when it gets tricky. That's when you do the sorry, I can't give a fuck on this one.
Yeah.
I just can't.
I checked. I've got a phone.
Yeah.
My car. Oh, no,
No fox. No fox. Sorry. Oh, they're my other purse.
There's no fox. Yeah, they might be. Or my other car. I don't know.
I leave
sorry.
those fox. Yeah, and it's tricky. It's tricky because we are in a world of a lot of personalities that have a lot of hurty things going on, which makes people do things that maybe they don't want to, or react in ways that are visceral and they're not really thinking about. So it's a tricky thing to maneuver around. But yes, that she wrote an essay based on, I think, negotiating kind of, and it is a tricky thing. She's very, very famous, has more Oscar nominations than anybody her age ever, and yet she gets called a brat more often than not by executives and CEOs. That's such a load of bullshit. That makes me so livid. So it is a tricky thing to maneuver, but I encourage us all to do a little more, especially women. But honestly, everybody, if everybody was just a little bit more careful about who they're speaking with and the chances of that person you're speaking with has other stuff going on within themselves, we'd all just be a little more careful of what we said. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Woo! Labia, we usually have to threaten to talk about our periods. This is awesome.
Hi. So my question is it's also about the recent scene, the talk dinner scene. And given how much we see Jared and Jensen like to mess around and stuff, I was just wondering how you guys managed to keep a straight face.
We didn't.
Because that scene was hilarious.
Oh, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Watching it. Did you keep a straight face watching it?
There were no straight faces being kept whatsoever.
So good.
If it wasn't their coverage, like Jensen was making art out of his mashed potatoes, Jared was flicking them. There's one sentence that Catherine Newton, because we had Kat and Catherine, Kat Newton actually started it 7 times because she'd be like,
Oh, man.
like she wasn't even getting words out. We did not keep a straight face at that. And as a result, I had to drink 2 bottles of fake wine. Because of that chug, which I felt really the scene needed. Like they were like, you don't have to drink, you don't have to chug it. I'm like, oh no, Jody would chug the wine. At this moment, that is what has to happen. To cap that, we're gonna go get some more potatoes. Yeah. So it took quite a while. Unfortunately, they were ready for it to take quite a while. They're like, no, we planned fucking around
the whole day
for this
schedule.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. At least nobody's moving. I remember when somebody, it might have been. What the hell just happened there?
Now they can hear you.
Oh God. Oh good. Yeah. Somebody was like, wait, you don't have them moving at all in this scene? And Stefan, the director, goes, no, trust me. And sure enough, they were like, oh no, that was a good idea. Don't let them move at all. Never finish it. Hi. Oh, it was my. That was the sound of me messing up your mic.
Oh yeah, you got it? No.
Okay.
If you had the opportunity to play Dungeons and Dragons, what kind of character would you play?
Chaotic good.
I don't know this one. Go.
I'm a chaotic good, possibly cleric, which I know it's.
What would I be, Rhodes? You do me.
Hot. I think you'd be a thief.
A thief.
I think you'd be. You know what?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Isn't that? Am I getting them? It's been a long time since I played. Am I right? What? Druid?
Druid?
I don't know. I think the druids have a little bit of the ability to not react immediately, right? What are you trying to say? I think she'd be a mischievous thief because who wouldn't let that face get away with anything?
Oh, there's no reaction to that. No. I've seen this bitch. I've seen her go around the block. I don't trust her. I don't trust. Totally fair, you guys. Totally fair.
Is that? Do you agree with either of those answers? We may not have a D&D. Do we have a D&D crowd?
You guys are cool, man.
It's right. Yeah. It's been a long time since I played.
So awesome. Thank you.
We were talking about that earlier, though, about being the only girl in the D&D game where you walk in. Someone even beautifully said it. Are you lost? I'm here to play, motherfuckers.
I love it.
What? It's like I I would feel like that in like Barnes and Noble when I'd be standing in front of the Douglas Adams stuff, and guys would be like peering around the corner at me. There's a girl.
Can she read?
Well, no, she's in the wrong section.
Oh, should
She's
we
not
go
supposed
help
to be in the
her?
science
What
fiction
is she?
section.
She's... No, I don't want to talk to her. You go talk to her. Go.
Tell her to go away.
Tell her to go away. She's in her space.
Hey, just go down. Go. I'm like, I like Terry Pratchett. Leave me alone. Right?
Hi. So I always loved watching Sweet Life of Zack and Cody when I was younger.
When you were younger?
Yeah, I would still watch it today if it was on.
How old are you?
I'm 15.
Oh, wow,
I
okay.
love it, but I was
Oh
wondering.
my God, we started that when you were 5.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Sorry, continue.
No wonder I'm this tired. I'm so old.
You look fucking hot though, Rhodes. Anyway, go ahead.
So I was wondering, in your opinion, what you think the similarities and differences are between Supernatural and Sweet Life of Zack and Cody? And like filming and the characters.
She's gonna need a while to think about this
I've said
one.
this before, I'm going to say it again. I'm very grateful for the one largest difference, which is that there are no elevators on the Supernatural set. Because little boys in an enclosed space who think it's funny to fart. Farting is funny though. It's funny. Not for 3 years.
Yeah.
And not
in a hot box situation.
On Street Life, there were 2 elevators that we were coming in from, and we always had to come in from our elevator. The reason that was our elevator is because there was no exit out the back. The other one had an open back, so you could just fuck around, and when it was your cue, you could step up and get in. No. They put the boys in the one that they couldn't get out of, and since I always had to come on with the boys, I couldn't get out of it either. Until they opened doors. So I'm just saying that now, okay, to be grotesquely honest, which I've already established, there's a certain attractive idea of being stuck in an elevator with Jared and Jensen.
I feel like Jared's farts would smell really bad though.
But you know what?
It wouldn't be worth it. And I would not say that very easily. But
no, if we had to repopulate the Earth, because somehow the elevator saved us. Guys, we're stuck in the elevator.
We're stuck. It's been 5 minutes. We don't know how long we'll be here.
Pants off! So I guess so there's no difference at all. At all. Ever.
Please excuse me.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you. We promised we'd be on boob check for each other today because she has
my
a
bra
shirt
keeps
that's
showing.
just
All I need is like a bunch of pictures on Twitter of my bra. It's cute though. It's a cute bra, but still.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I can't remember the episode's name, but it was the one where Dean went back in time.
Yes.
And you kept like telling Sam, go to bed, and he comes downstairs and you give him this look.
Time After Time, I think may have been the name of it.
But that was the moment I realized you were from my childhood. Because you had the look of like, why aren't you listening?
I actually got to add on that because I threatened to use the mom. Do I have to use my mom voice? And when he came downstairs, I asked the director, I said, can I say something in my mom voice, please? Can I please just throw this in? I think it'd be really funny. He's like, yeah, go ahead, whatever. So Jared, first take, he walks downstairs and I go, all right, you asked for it. Young man? And he went, oh my God! He literally jumped in the air. You really do have a mom voice. Yeah. Young man. Yep. Young man? Yeah.
But I just thought it was so funny because you gave the same look from what you would like give Cody or
Well,
Jack.
it's the same face. I'm kind of limited with what I have to draw from.
Sorry, that sounded silly, but my actual question was there anything ridiculous that you're like, that made the fucking cut? Jesus Christ.
That made the cut? No. You mean in Supernatural, right?
Yeah, like anything that just randomly like, that actually made it?
No, I'm much more, no, remember what I do for a living. I'm much more like, this is the part where, oh, they cut the scene there. Oh, I knew it was funny and awesome. They went back to the boys. Oh, that's okay. It's good.
There was in Hibbing, there was a scene where where like, I can't remember looking at something on the board, and it's, and I just went off. We did so many takes of that. I can't remember any of them were.
Classes. It was like being responsible with handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
Know your
Something,
restraints.
something.
Or like they were the best classes.
Anybody
ever.
remember any of those lines? Right. Why not try it? That was it.
Right.
There was one that I like sang. Oh, I did so many of them. But the one where I went, what about a riot? Why not try it? Or whatever that
Riot
line was.
prevention. Why not try it?
And I went, that made the cut. I don't know why, but they're like, yeah, that's important information that she laughs at herself there.
Did they leave? Did they leave? I'll save you a seat. A good one.
Jokes. Oh, a big one. A big one. I don't know why I said big one. No, that was in the gag reel though.
Oh, okay.
The good stuff's in the gag reel. Remember that, folks.
Oh yeah.
Our good stuff, anyway. Thank you. Hi.
Hi guys.
Hi.
So my name's Briana too. So it's like
Yeah. Oh my God. Hey, what's up? Thank you.
So and don't you forget about me, Kim's last episode. That was basically like our pilot. But Briana, you were in it, so
Don't get me started, sister.
So when we eventually get our new pilot and you're in it, what's your dream plan for the show? We always talk about creating the show, but what would you want?
Pilot. Let's say that next season there's going to be like a backdoor pilot. What do we want to happen? I kind of want I want to roll.
Just so they know, I'm doing the dream sequence.
Yeah, this is not a
thing.
thing. Neither of us have been pinned for shit next season. This is just like for fun and shits and giggles and the future.
And please write the network and make that happen.
Please write the network. The network, not the producers. CW. I would like to just for the audience to roll up into Jody's house, and Jody and Donna are just seriously like cutting into a sweet pizza pie. They're just like, hey, it's not like knock knock knock, it's me again. I would love for them to roll up and we're just like we're buddies now and we've got plans and shit's going down. Do you know does that make sense? Yeah. I think that's way more interesting. It's way more interesting to go, oh fuck, I wonder what they've been up to. Instead of just going, well, Donna's probably been sitting around and Jody's been being a mom. I like the idea that they've already been up to stuff. In terms of plot line, though, I haven't really thought about that. I think about us a lot. I think about our relationship a lot.
I always said Hogwarts for hunters.
We're saying this is the meet and greet. She pitched that while we were filming Hibbing 911. She pitched that to me, and I was like, "That's a great idea for a spinoff." And now it's like kind of what the Wayward Daughters idea is kind of, plot based around. Kim Rhodes, everybody. Kim Rhodes. She knows what's up. She pretends she doesn't, but she does, don't you?